Hi chess friends, welcome to this wonderful game between Rameshbabu Praggnanandhaa and Levon Aronian. Here we have two really strong GM. Rameshbabu Praggnanandhaa is an Indian prodigy from India. Levon Aronian is a super grandmaster from Armenia, and here we have this really beautiful game with a nice opening and a nice trap of the queen. So really particular game. We can begin. Praggu plays with the white pieces, Levon with black pieces, and we have d4. We have a knight f6, c4, and g6 to prepare bishop g7. Knight c3, e5 by Levon, and knight f3. Bishop g7 to prepare a castle for black, and now c capture for d5, knight capture for d5, and now e4 by Praggu. In this way Praggu create a really strong center with the d pawn and with the e pawn. They are so strong. Knight capture for c3, b capture for c3, and now c5 with an idea to create some weakness for this center with this nice attack on the d4 pawn. We have h3 by Praggu, and now castle by black. Bishop e3 to consolidate the d4 pawn, and now we have queen a5 with an attack on this pawn. Praggu here has to defend and play bishop d2. We have b6 pawn, and now we reach the beautiful moment of the game. Here black could play several moves like queen a3, or develop maybe the knight and leave it as a diagonal for the queen, but here Levon after b3 after b6 the position is so bad, because here white controls a lot of square for the black queen. Look at this, queen here, bishop here, and the two pair of bishop are really strong, and with the b6 there is no way for the queen to come back and escape from this trap. Can you see this? What a wonderful variation of the opening, and with after b6 not a good move. And here there is only a square, the a3 square, that is free for the black queen, but here Praggu sees this and play queen b3 to control the a3 square, and now this queen can't be moved. Absolutely everything, every square is hanging. So here we have bishop d7 by Levon, and now a4 by Praggu. The idea of Praggu is to create a lot of control of the b5 square, and to completely close the black queen. Here we have e6, and now look at this move, rook a2. The idea to play rook a2 is to keep on the a file the rook, but at the same time in this way the queen is defending the rook. Here the queen is defending the rook, and if you don't do this, you can play bishop capture, bishop b5, because here follow like bishop here, and white here can capture the bishop with the pawn, because follow queen capture for a1. Okay, but if you play this, you can have some idea, and for example in a casual move like this, obviously not, but after this bishop capture for b5, this queen is trapped. Okay, because this queen defends the rook, and now we have this target, and white here gains the queen. So this is the idea of Praggu, and it's not easy to stop it. Here we have bishop c6, and now this position is completely unplayable, because Praggu continues with his plan and plays bishop b5. The idea is to push this pawn, because when Praggu pushes his pawn, this bishop will open up and attack black queen, and queen has no square. If you do this right now, black can save, because he can play queen a6. There is no more the bishop, the light square bishop. Black is open, the dark square bishop is open, but when you push c4, c3, this light square bishop will be closed right now. Okay, can you see this? So the best way is to bring the bishop here and only then push. And there is no way for black to survive from this position, okay? We have c4 to prevent the c3, c4 by white, and here we have queen capture for c4, and now rook c8 to attack white queen, but here we have queen b3. And now there is no way to move this queen. We have a6 to attack the light square bishop, but now we have c4, and now the queen is lost. We have a capture for b5, bishop capture for a5, and now b capture for c4, gaining a time for this queen. And now after queen capture for c4, we have b capture for a5. Here Praggu has a wonderful center, has a queen for a pair of bishop, but it's completely winning for white. It's not important if black has a pair of bishop. For white here there is too much advantage, okay? We have a castle by Praggu. He want to bring his king at the safe and bring the rook into the game. This rook will join for the attack. And now we have a knight a6. Here you would like to move the bishop to do some nasty discoveries, but you can do, because nothing here is useful. You can't play bishop capture because this queen can capture the rook, and so bad. You can play something like this, but this is completely bad position. Is not useful. So knight a6, and now queen e2. Here Levon is so in a bad position and he can do nothing. We have knight b4 to attack a rook, but here Praggu come back, rook a1, and now bishop e8. The idea to keep the rook here is to defend this pawn from the attack of the bishop, okay? We have rook c1, Praggu activates the rook, and now rook capture for c1, rook capture for c1, and now bishop capture for a4. We have a knight e5, and bishop come back on e7, e8, and now queen c4. Praggu activates all these pieces and he want to win this position. We have h6 and queen c7. Now this queen is so dangerous because with this knight is attacking the f7 pawn. Now there is a bishop to defend. We have a bishop f8, and now queen b7 attacking the black rook, and here Levon has to move, and rook d8, but now follows rook c8. Praggu want to change every pieces to create an attack with this queen, and here Levon has to change the queen. Rook capture for has to change the rook. Rook capture for c8. Here you can move the rook because you go down. If you go down material. If you move the rook, for example, here, white can simply capture other bishop. Okay, so you can do not. You can't really do nothing. We have rook capture for c8, queen capture for c8, and now bishop a4 because this bishop is attacked. And after queen c7, bishop e8, we have a queen capture for a5. We have knight c6, but here Praggu simply plays knight capture for c6, bishop capture for c6, and now obviously d5 with an attack on the bishop, and a pair of bishop against a pass pawn, and the queen can do nothing. So after this move, we have a wonderful winning for Praggu, and I hope this video enjoy you like always. And I want to show you again this position. the really important moment of the game, after b6, look at this queen is dropped. And this is so beautiful idea from Praggu to bring the queen here on b3 to cut off the a3 square from the black queen. And now look at this way to before bishop b5, and then you push. The idea is to push to open up other attack with the other bishop. And after this we have finally this moment with the c4, and now this queen is completely blocked. So what a way to trap the black queen. So thank you very much for watching my video. See you soon with another video. Remember to subscribe to my channel, I would really appreciate it. And you are always welcome. You can comment my video every time. I will answer. Thank you, and see you soon. Bye bye.